Okay, hi everybody, it's Sam. This is some extra books for my TBR that I wanted to add. I forgot to add them earlier. So, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I can show you. So, this is Blood and Chocolate. I think 5. Okay, I was going to make sure. Blood and Chocolate by Annette Curtis Claus. Blood and Chocolate. Vivian Gandolin relishes the change, the sweet, fierce egg that carries her form from girl to wolf. At 16, she is beautiful and strong, and all the young wolves are on her tail. But Vivian still grieves for her dead father. Her pack remains leaderless and in disarray, and she feels lost in the suburbs of Maryland. She longs for a normal life. But what is normal for a werewolf? When Vivian falls in love with the human, a meat boy, Aiden is kind and gentle, a welcome relief from the squabbling pack. He is fascinated by magic, and Vivian longs to reveal herself to him. Surely he would understand her and delight in the wonder of her dual nature, not fear her as an ordinary human would. Vivian's divided loyalties are strained further when a brutal murder threatens to expose the pack. Moving between two worlds, she does not seem to belong in either. What is she really, human or beast? Which tastes sweeter, blood or chocolate? Before I actually go to the other ones, there's something I wanted to say. I might stop reading. I might not do those read-alongs anymore. It's just that it doesn't really seem for me. I know I was right in the middle of a book. What was that book? What was that book? I don't even remember what it was now. I don't rightly remember. Something about a... Oh boy, it's going to kill me. What was that book? I know it wasn't a time machine, but it was about a machine that can make you see the future or something like that. Well, that's just going to bother me. Give me a minute. Don't know if it's over here or not. Give me a minute. Okay. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, sorry. Darkness. Just give me 1 second here. I'll have you pointed over there for right now. I don't want you seeing nothing. Aha, I found it. Okay. Okay. I'm no longer going to be reading this. I'm not going to be reading this to you guys anymore. It's just that it's not really for me, and I hate to, I'll just leave it right there for right now. And I'd hate to be leaving you guys in the middle of a book, but as you can see, it's been months and I still haven't gotten to it, so. But, yeah, that's Blood and Chocolate. That's one of them. The second one, would be, The Cataluna Chronicles, The Dark Secret, by R.L. Stine. Don't Tell a Living Soul or a Dead One. This is the second one to the Cataluna Chronicles. The first one's the Evil Moon. Stepsisters Reagan and Lauren are thrilled they've got their own wheels, and the sexy Cataluna is one hot car. Too hot, because inside the Cataluna, the curse of bad luck Catherine lives on. And while Catherine is hunted in her own time... Oh, is it hunted? Hunted in her own time, Reagan and Lauren will be hunted in theirs, because in this car, evil is always in the driver's seat. I'm going to be reading whenever. I didn't even notice I said special edition. As long as I've had it. Special edition. What's special about it, I wonder? Guess I'll figure out when I read it. Dear America, one eye laughing, the other weeping. The Diary of Julie West, Vienna, Austria to New York, 1938. This one's about the Nazis, I think. I just wonder what's so special about it. Seems like all the other ones. I mean, I flipped through it before. Was it longer? Like some extra pieces or something? Excuse me. Yeah, it just seems like any of the others. I don't get what's special edition. Don't know. But okay, let me read back. Sunday, February 20th, 1938. At 1 o'clock today, Radio Vienna broadcast Hitler's speech from Berlin. It was the first time they've ever broadcast one of his speeches. He has an Austrian accent, which shouldn't surprise me since he was born here. There must have been a lot of people because you could hear them all shouting. I don't even. Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong, but Sieg Heil. If I am right, when he arrived. Although he sounded crude, there is something about the way he speaks that makes you listen. It was like when I'm on the Ferris wheel at the Prater, and I look down even though I know I shouldn't because I'll be scared. The only reason I kind of know that is because I watched a lot of those history movies, and I think that's how you pronounce it. It's like Heil, I think. A Little Princess. I'll finally get to this one. That was from my TBR jar way long time ago. Finally getting to it. A Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett. Sarah is special, but is she really a princess? I don't even remember when this edition came out. Let me see here. And it's an old library copy. This edition came out in 87. March of 87. So this is 2 years younger than my sister. When Sarah comes to stay at Miss Minchin's school for girls, she is treated like a little princess. She has a room of her own, a maid to wait on her, and clothes that are the envy of all the other girls. Miss Minchin says that Sarah's wealthy father spoils her, but Sarah is kind and generous, and she is not afraid of the terrible headmistress. Then Sarah gets the dreadful news that her dear father has died, penniless. Now she has no money and no place to go. The cruel Miss Minchin takes away all her lovely things and makes Sarah work in the kitchen. How can a little princess go from riches to rags? I know the movies are different than the book. If I'm not mistaken, I can't wait to get to read this one because I'm not 100% sure. In the movies, I'm not going to mention the book, but in the movies, the father actually lives. Like he's alive. I don't know whether that's in the book or not. It's been a while since I've read this. But I know in the movies, and I mean, I've seen a couple, not all of them, but if I'm mistaken, I've seen at least 2 to 3, and each one of them has her father actually alive, and I don't know whether he was alive in this one or not. Then I'm going to read Go Down Together, The True Untold Story of Bonnie and Clyde by Jeff Gunn. And I hope this thing has pictures in it. Yep, okay, good. The definitive book on the most famous and romantic gangsters of all time. Best-selling author Jeff Gunn. Gwen? Is that Gunn or Gwen? Oh, Gwen, I think. I didn't see the I until just now. Until when I was reading the back. Gwen combines exhaustive research with surprising newly discovered material to tell the real tale of two kids from a filthy Dallas slum who fell in love and then willingly traded their lives for a brief interlude of excitement and, more important, fame. Go Down Together has it all. True romance, rebellion against authority, bullets flying, cars crashing, and in the end, a dramatic death at the hands of the celebrity lawman. This is the real story of Bonnie and Clyde and their troubled times, delivered with cinematic sweep by a masterful storyteller. Okay, that one movie that came out, well, not really, it's like a TV movie, Bonnie and Clyde. He wanted to leave, he wanted to stop being a robber, he didn't want to do it anymore. She was the one, supposedly, that kept at him to, let's keep doing it and all that. I don't know whether that's true. Nobody really knows, unless they lived back then. And if anybody was alive back then, I bet you they're older now. Because this was in the 30s, wasn't it? 20s, 30s. And, yeah, I mean, who knows how they really lived. Oh, I actually forgot about this. Huh? When did I get that? 2020. Closer than you think. 2020. AIDS free New York. AIDS free New York. 2020. What is this? What does AIDS free mean? With today's data science and healthcare access, we can end AIDS as an epidemic in New York State by 2020, even without a cure, by dramatically reducing the number of new HIV infections and by bringing those living with HIV/AIDS to optimal health. AIDS, that's 2 years away. Are you sure that you can do that? I'd really like to find a cure. But if they can at least stop it from spreading and letting the people that have it live longer, then more power to you. AIDS-free NY 2020 is one of our 3 geographically focused campaigns, including AIDS-free USA, to 2025, and AIDS-free world 2030. They're hoping they can free the world from AIDS and the whole world into 2030, which would be, it's 19, about 12 years from now. Well, what can, they could find a cure by then, or they can do what they're saying back here. I didn't even expect to see this in here. I'd forgotten that was in there. This is the one that's going to take me forever to read. Maybe not, because I really do love their story. And this is the one where I told you guys, did I tell you? In one of my, the things I bought, what is that noise? I think somebody left their phone up here. It ain't my phone, but I bought this because this was my mom's. My mom had the exact same thing. Somebody stole it. Mom was upset because I bought it for her before this Walden's, I think, closed down. I think that's what they called it. Not Barnes and Noble, but it's Borders. It's I think they were connected, and it was before Walden's closed down, and Mom was upset because I couldn't find it again. And I got it later, way after she died, and I had to get me a copy of it, kind of in memory of Mom. And this is an old library copy. That's what got me upset, how much this thing was, and it was an old library copy. I got mad, honestly, but I'm over it now. Let's see if I can show you some pictures. Wow, it's 15 minutes already. It's Bonnie and Clyde. I'm wanting to make sure I don't show you no dead bodies now. I don't want to get, like, blocked from this. I think I'm during they're alive, you know. I don't think they show their dead bodies. I'm doing this just so I can make sure you guys don't see it. Okay. And I think they got... Strange, I thought they actually had some pictures of them dead. Okay. Strange. Just want to make sure. I don't want to get, like, blocked from it here. Oh boy, there it is. Yeah. They show it. Yeah. They show some dead, pictures of them dead in here. Because I know if you show something way too gruesome or nudity, they'll, like, block the video, and I don't want that to happen. And I don't think I got any other books to show you. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. One more. Give me 1 second. I totally forgot to grab it. I'll just show you this way. I think I didn't mention this one. One Last Wish, Lola McDaniel, Morning Song. Oh, God. I hate it when somebody starts screaming. You don't know me, but I know about you. I can't make you live longer. I can't stop you from hurting, but I can give you one wish, as someone did for me. It's been months since Dana... Doug, you're starting to get on my nerves. He needs a hearing aid. That's what he needs. He can't hear too good. Dana Voigt's older sister, Casey, was diagnosed as having a brain tumor, and now the treatments aren't helping. Danny is furious that she is powerless to help her sister. She can't even convince their mother to take the girls on the trip to Florida Casey has always longed for. Then Casey receives an anonymous letter offering her a single wish. Danny, I don't know whether it's Danny or Dan, like Danny. Danny. No, I think it's Danny. Knows she can never make Casey well, but she is determined to see Casey's dreams come true, with or without their mother's approval. It's been a while since I've actually read one of these, too. Okay, that's the only ones that I'm planning to read. Well, that plus the other ones I showed you guys earlier, the ones I unwrapped. And I am currently reading... I finished that Heather Graham book. I won't talk about it until June, but I read The Evil Inside. I got finished with that one. But I am reading this one. And so far I am liking it. Okay, before I mentioned in my other videos, somebody commented saying that why am I forcing myself to read a romance? This is romance, but it's got religious elements to it. I don't like pure like romance, like trashy romance, or what some people call smutty romance. I don't really like those. But I like it when it's mixed with something like mystery or this or paranormal or okay, before I know I've wrapped them. My mom had some, like, I don't even know if they were pure romance or not, but I don't think it was like the smutty romance, you know what I mean? The ones I don't really like. I think it's romance, but it's like mixed with something else too. But I'm not sure because I've never read them. And when Mom died, I got all her books. And I did wrap those because I know I probably won't get to them soon, and I want to get to them because I really do want to read them. I don't even remember what they're called. So yeah, that's all that I am reading and what I am planning to read. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm sorry for the shouting earlier. So I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye.